Welcome back everyone. You're here with me, Andy Choi,
Dee Kausaf.
for another area specialist question and answer session. Thank you. Okay. The question is, what percentage of your clients are buyers and how many are sellers? I would say based on every single week, we meet significantly more buyers than we do sellers. That's traditional. It's where we get our supply demand from. There's always going to be more people looking to purchase than people who have properties up for sale. Well, at least I hope so. Having said that though, we're always looking for more potential sellers as well, being able to service all of these buyers that we're meeting. So we meet more buyers than sellers. Cheers.
Thank you. What marketing tools will you use to help me? Definitely internet marketing tools.
Yeah.
This is, I think, best at the moment, and we
Digital
add
is king.
add something on which is video and Facebook promoting, which is really helpful at the moment.
Buyers right now, you're looking at about 70% inquiry coming from digital landscapes, and Facebook, the marketplace there is really growing. So we're doing much larger Facebook advertising, and that's bringing thousands of extra views to those clients. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, just for me. Okay. No, I will not marry you. No, I'm kidding. Okay. What is the most difficult thing about being an auctioneer? Okay. That's a niche one. So auctioneering can be done in two ways. You can be the auctioneer that's hired for the day by an external client, which I do, but it can also be the in-house auctioneering stuff. Either which way, some of the hardest things that you have to do is being able to give what can be seen as bad news to clients that you've just met. Obviously, you always want to be the bearer of good news, but you know, if you haven't run the campaign, if you don't know what's going to be like in the day, and you've been hired to do a gig, and you've done the auction, and you know the bidding has been limited, or there hasn't been any bidding at all, it's a difficult discussion to have with the client you've just met there. I know with myself, I like to be highly involved with the campaign. I like to meet the owner several times beforehand, but that's not always going to be the case. So I'd say the most difficult thing is giving bad news to the people you've just met. Yeah.
Thank you. How long do you usually work with the buyers from the first viewing to closing? I would say normally 3 times from the first meeting, because if I see a hot buyer, they like the property, they're ready to purchase, we try to park them. If it's an auction property, we pretty much call them every second day, so we don't lose them, and we bring them to the towards the property. So I can say 3 times before the
look, I think it's also one of those things that depends on the buyer. Each buyer is different, and each buyer requires a different level of interaction. I might have a buyer that will show up at the very first open for inspection, say they love it, and bid at the auction without talking to me ever again. I may have another buyer, just like last week, have to take them through the property 5 times, take their family through, take their brother through, take their uncle through, take a building inspector through, before they even want to look at the contract. So it depends on the buyer as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Last one? Okay.
Together?
Sure. Okay, what is the average list to sell ratio? I think this one's pretty even for the both of us. We're sitting about 95,
96, yep.
percent clearance rate. Now, that's over maybe the course of the last 18 months?
Last 18 months,
yeah.
Yep.
Prior to that, I know prior to the end of 2016, I had 100% for about 5 years. But obviously with the market conditions changing, that affects the figures. And same thing
Same
with
as,
yourself.
in Keysborough and surroundings.
You know, it's one of those figures that it is unusually high. A lot of agents won't have that sort of list to sell ratio, but I think it comes down to, you know, we get to be picky with the clients, and we hope the clients are picky when they choose us. So, and that generally works. Thank you again, everyone.
Thank you so much.
The question. We really appreciate it, and hope to see you next time here on Area Specialist Question and Answers. Cheers.
See ya.